or pillow. And we're gonna let's start in child's pose today. Draw your knees wide, sink your hips towards your heels. Just allow your forehead to come onto your mat. You can rest a pillow under your forehead or under your hips. Rise on your inhale, deep expansion of the lungs. Belly falls with your exhale. Think about reaching your fingertips closer to the top of your mat as you inhale and sinking your hips closer towards your heels on your exhale. Hold the hips towards your heels on the next inhale. And hold your fingertips long on the exhale. Find a gentle sway from side to side. Allow your forehead or your hips to move. Center. Tempt your fingers. Releasing your palms, your wrists, your forearms off of the mat. Pressing your finger pads in towards the floor. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. And then release your palms back down to the floor. Inhale, rise up, find your tabletop. Stacking your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammock your belly. Tabletop, cat and cow. Exhale, press it all the way. Moving here through cat and cow and tabletop with your breath. Let it all go on your next exhale. Come back to center. Allow your hips to bump side to side. Coming into any organic movement that feels comfortable for you today. Come back through center, starting with the left leg. Send your left leg straight back, strong point through your toes. Hips are square, left leg lifts. Lift it 1 inch higher on your inhale. Exhale, crunch your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your left leg up and over. Tap the outer right leg. Inhale, lift, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck it in, hold it for 3, 2, kick it straight back. Rainbow that left leg up and over to the outer right hip as far as you can. Pressing the ball of your left foot in towards the floor. Maybe looking over your right shoulder and looking at your left toes. Stay here. You can add some movement forwards and backwards. Come back to center. Release your left knee to the outside of your right knee, calf, or ankle. Untuck both your toes and press your hips back. Reaching your palms along, planting them into the floor. Inhale, rock your shoulders back over your wrist. Lengthen your left leg straight back from your hip, flexing your left foot, pressing the ball of your left foot in towards the floor. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body, hovering, holding. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, tuck it under. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep it as far as you can under the left side body, and then release your right hand. Release your right cheek or ear towards the floor or to a block or pillow, keeping that left leg long. Press into your left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, right hand under your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your left leg, point your left toes, tuck your knee in towards your nose, step your left foot in between your palms. Low lunge, press into your left knee, and then gently press your hips back. Stretching the back side of your left leg as you straighten. Stretching your front right hip flexor as you bend. Hold the left leg straight. You can point, flex, maybe circle out your left ankle. You can windshield wiper your left toes. Walk your hands to the inside of your right foot and over towards your right hip. Deep twist here. Single leg stretch. Welcome, Terry. Just a set of blocks for today. Walk your hands back through center, this time over to the left side. Keeping the left toes flexed. You can create a slight bend in that left knee if that's more comfortable. Walk your hands back through center, framing your left foot. Bend into your left knee, plant your hands, and then step your left foot back under your hip. Bump your hips side to side. We'll repeat the same thing with the right leg and left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back. Hips are square, right leg lifted. Strong point through your left toes. Inhale, lift an inch higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap your right foot over to the left side. Keep your gaze forward. Inhale, lift the right leg straight back. Exhale, crunch and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen straight back. Exhale, rainbow as far as you can over to the left side. Pressing the ball of your right foot in towards the floor. Looking over your left shoulder. Maybe you can see your your right heel over your left shoulder. A breath here. With your hands planted, release your right knee to the outside of your left knee, calf or ankle. Untuck both your toes, and then press your hips back. Feel the stretch in your outer hip on this side. Inhale, rise forward. Exhale, bring your right leg straight back, flexing your right foot, ball press in towards the floor. Press into your right hand, inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, sweep your left arm under and through the right side body. Thread the needle, inhale, left arm reaches high, 2 more. Exhale, sweep, hover, and hold. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, sweep it as far as you can, and then releasing your left arm. Release your left cheek or ear towards the floor, a block, or a pillow. Keeping that right leg pressed back, heel towards the wall behind you. Press into your right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, plant your left hand. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Step your right foot in between your palms. Press your hips forward, and then draw your hips back as you straighten that right leg. You can lift the right toes off the floor or try to keep them grounded. Left knee stays on the floor. On the next one, we're all going to hold the hips back. Keep the right leg straight. Point, flex, wiggle out those right toes. See what feels good on this side. Hold your right toes flexed. You can rainbow the right foot side to side, releasing your quadricep on the right side. Stay here, walk your hands to the inside of your right foot, maybe further over toward your left hip. Maybe you can see your left heel. Keeping that right foot flexed. Right knee can be bent or straight to deepen the stretch. Walk your hands back through center, and then over to the outside of your right leg. Maybe deepening that stretch further over your right hip, looking over, and this time seeing your left toes. Come back through center. Plant your hands, bend into your right knee. Ground your hands, step your right foot back, come back to your tabletop. Bump your hips side to side. Tuck your toes, walk your hands up, palm print forward, lift your hips, coming to our first downward facing dog. Gently pelt out your heels, bend and extend, one knee at a time. We're going to do a very quick standing series flow, and then we'll get into our 60-second moves for our sculpt. From your down dog, inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, step your right hand, right foot, my goodness, in between your palms. Coming into high lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, sweep, lightning crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and hold. Sweep your arms around in front, pivot your left toes, open up, find your warrior two. Adjust your stance wider or more narrow if you'd like. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Reverse your triangle, left arm down your left leg or behind towards your right hip. High five that wall behind you with your right hand. Inhale, tee out your arms. Bump your hips back. Reach your right fingertips forward, ground down, left arm up. Find your triangle. Stack your left shoulder over the right. Gaze up to challenge your balance, down to add balance. Keep the T in the arms, bend your right knee. The extended side. Stay here, so your left bicep towards your left ear. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your work. Mix that bend in that front right knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot and step your right foot back. Come back to your down dog. We're not going to do a flow just yet. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms. High lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Back heels lifted. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lightning crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lightning crescent and hold. Sweep your arms around front. Pivot your right toes, open up, find your warrior two. Deep bend that front left knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Reverse your triangle, right arm down, left arm up. Option bind your right hand. Inhale, rise up, tee out the arms. Bump your hip back. Reach, reach, reach. Left arm down, right arm up, triangle pose. If you rotate that right shoulder further back. Keep the T in the arms, bend your front left knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, still your right bicep towards your right ear. Inhale, commit to that bend the knee. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pivot your right toes, cartwheel down. Right your left foot. Step your left leg back, come back to your down dog. Pedal it out. Holding here and breathing. Holding and breathing. Your down dog. Bend your knees, power dog. Press your hips back. Last 3, 2, press forward, high plank. Last 3, 2, press it up, down dog. Press forward, find your high plank. Option lower the knees, lower down, elbows tucked in all the way. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Give me 2 mini cobras, press up, release down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Reach your fingertips back towards your ankles. Palms down, pinkies in, thumbs out. We're going to find locust. Keep your gaze down towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Everything lifts. Head, neck, shoulders, feet lift. And lower. One more time. Inhale, lift and hold for 5. Maybe flutter kick those feet. You're at 3, 2, and release down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Inhale, press up, full cobra. Feel the stretch in the front side of your body. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale through center. Over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Press back, find your child's pose. Just for a few rounds of breath here, holding and breathing. All right, rock forward, find your tabletop. Grab your block or pillow and place it between your thighs. We're gonna come back to that tabletop, tuck your toes, Hover your shins, lift your knees, bear pose. Tap the knees, lift them up, swivel right, come through center, swivel left, come through center, tap the knees, lift it up, swivel left, back to center, swivel right, back to center, knee tap, lift it up, right side, left side, tap it down, start to the left, slow and steady. One more time, starting with the right, and then with the left. Squeeze that pillow or block between your thighs. Tap, lift, twist left, twist right. All right, release your knees down. Set the block back off to the side. Walk your hands out, palm print forward, tuck your toes, hover your shins. So wrists are slightly forward. We're gonna kick our hips up, kick that right leg up, step it down, shins hovering, hips lift, left leg kicks. So we're alternating leg kick as we lift the hips up, right side, bring it down, palms pressed in towards the floor, left side. 2 more on each side, shins hovering, press and lift, kick as you lift, release it down, left side. 1 more time, each side. Try to get that leg as high as you can. Flex through your foot, straighten that leg. Release it down. Here, plant your knees. Walk your hands back on your shoulders. Bump your hips side to side. Alright, tuck your toes. Walk your hands towards your knees. Lift your hips coming to the back of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. And grab opposite elbows. Find a gentle sway from side to side if that's comfortable. To center, release your hands towards the floor. Slowly roll all the way up. Head, neck, and shoulders. Shoulders down and back. Alright, if you have those weights, grab them. If not, everything can always be done with just body weight. If you've got a block, place the block on the floor at the lowest setting. We're going to stand our right foot on that block. We're going to find tree pose. So slide your left foot to the inside of your right ankle, calf, or up towards your thigh, avoiding your knee. Right foot can be on the floor on a block. Palms facing up, arms by your side, holding that tree. Bicep curl and extend. With or without the weights, with or without your right foot on the floor. Keep it going, curl and extend. The focus here is not the weights in your hands if you're using them. The focus here is opening that left hip. Grounding through your right foot. Think about spreading all 5 of your right toes. Grounded in through the earth. Maybe through that block. Opening up that left knee. That left foot can be high or low. Very nice. Keep it going. More. Alright, shake it out, release your left foot. Ground through your left foot on the floor or on a block. Right foot slides to the inside of your left calf. Ankle, palms face in this time, hammer curl. Thumbs in towards the same shoulder, bend and extend those elbows. Lengthening through the crown of your head. Keep the shoulders down and back away from your ears. Same thing here. Doesn't matter how high or low that right foot is. You want to make sure that right hip is opening. Bend and extend the elbows, holding here. Grounding through your left toes. Think about opening your feet, spread your toes while you're trying to pick up something with your left foot and then ground through that block or that yoga mat. Just a few more. Alright, finish up where you're at. Set the weights out if you're using them. Grab that block or pillow. Stand tall with your left leg. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Arms overhead. Bring that block into your right hand. Bring it back, whoop, through center. Transfer the block under. Bring it up. Open that right hip. Bring it up. So we're going to find stork. And then we're opening and closing that hip. Transferring that block from right to left. Under that right knee. We're just moving that right leg for now. Keep it going. Slow it down as much as you need to. Right knee stays lifted, flex through your right foot, micro bend in that standing left knee. Open, close, transfer that block or that pillow, use what you have. All right, finish up where you're at. Still with that block or pillow in the hand. Find that stork pose, right knee lifts. We're gonna kick that right leg back, reach your arms forward, find your bird. Slow and steady, rise up. Back to stork, right knee lifts. Now you can tap that foot down in between. You can glide right from your right single leg kickback in that bird position, right into your stork. If you prefer to tap your hands down in front, that's also an option. And of course, any equipment, pillow, block, anything you're using, set it off to the side, grab it when you're ready. Knee drive, kick it back. Arms stay overhead if you can. All right, give me one more. If you lose your balance, that means you're trying. All right, finish out where you're at. Come back to that right knee drive. Coming back to that stork. Bring that block or pillow between your palms, squeeze it. Twist over that right knee. Come through center, right reverse lunge. Twist over that left knee. Bring it center, right knee, stork. Twist, back to center, step it back, reverse lunge. Twist left, center. Same options here. You can step that right foot down in between or flow right from your lunge to your knee drive. We're twisting over that front knee. So twist right with the right knee drive, twist left in your right reverse lunge. All right, when we get there, we're all gonna hold it here in this reverse lunge. Right leg is back, chest is lifted. Pulse, pulse, left heel lifts and lowers. Straighten both legs, tap that blocker pillow towards your left foot. Come back to that lunge. Pulse, pulse, front heel lift, lower, straighten, bend. Bring it back through center, just like a pyramid pose. We're keeping that right foot lifted. Lift, lower, bend, extend, and lift. Pulse, pulse, left heel lift, lower, straighten the legs, hinge forward. Bending at your hips, bring it through center. Double pulse, front heel lift and lower. Extend those legs, reach. Nice. Pulse, pulse, lift, lower, extend, hinge. Whoop, bring it back to center. Last time here. Hi, juice. All right, shake it out. Yes, we have the other side. Ooh. That's what keeps it fun. All right, grab that block again. Right foot your base. Find that stork pose. Left knee lifts. Open, block in the left hand, bring it through center. Pass the block under the left leg into the right hand, overhead. Block or pillow. You can also use an imaginary object. Open, tee out the arms. As you open that left hip, bring it back to center. Find that single leg mountain or stork. Open, bring it in, flex through that left foot. Try to keep your chest lifted as you reach down, using your abs. Open, bring it in, just a few more. We've got that stork to any variation of bird pose coming up next. All right, I'm gonna turn and face this way so I don't kick the wall behind me. Arms overhead, block or pillow between your palms. Left knee drive, kick it back, hinge forward. Think slow and steady. Find your focus, find your drishti here. Unlike a squat, you want to move your body and move your gaze as you hinge. Hips are square as you kick that left leg back. Arms overhead, hinge forward, reach, kick. Remember, you can always bring that block closer to your chest. You can tap the floor. You can tap the floor with your left foot. All right, whoop. One more. All right, draw that left knee up. Bring that block to center if you had extended. Block is long ways between your palms. We can't bounce on this side. Twist left, come through center. Reverse lunge, twist right, back through center. Left knee drive, twist, center, left lunge, twist, center. Make sure you're squeezing that object, whether it's a pillow or a block, between your palms. Left knee drive, twist, center, step it back. Got it. Abs are engaged here. Just a fair warning, I did the same move yesterday. Of course, right and left. And my arms are very sore, so don't worry, we'll stretch at the end of class. Left knee drive, twist, center, left lunge, twist. All right, whoop. Hold that lunge when you get there. Double pulse, chest lifted, right heel lifts, lower straighten legs, reach for the right toes. Lift it up, double pulse, front heel lifts, lower down, straighten the legs, hinge the hips, reach. Bring it through center, keep those hips square, chest lifting your pulse, and your heel raise. Hinge forward, reach for the right foot, block between your palms, double pulse, heel lift, lower, reach. Maybe you tap your toes, maybe you tap your shin, maybe you tap past your toes. Feel that stretch in your hip flexors and in your quads as you reach. Last one, double pulse, front heel lift and lower. Reach it out. Come back to center. All right. Ooh, shake it out. We're gonna come back down to the floor. Come back to that tabletop. Let's do a little bit of stretching here. Bump those hips side to side. I think it's one of the most underrated stretches for hips, for your core. Walk your hands a palm print forward. Keep your knees grounded. Draw your hips over to the right, up towards your wrist, and down. Just some barrel rolls here. Draw your hips towards your heels. We're going to reverse that direction over to the left. Draw your hips towards your wrist. They do not have to touch or come close. Back through center, over to the right, and down towards your heels. All right. Nice fun stretch there. We're going to come back to our down dog. Walk your hands a palm print forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips from your down dog. Float forward to a high plank. Press the hips back. Tap your right hand to your left ankle. Right hand comes under your right shoulder, high plank. Down dog, left hand to right foot. So you're tapping opposite hand to opposite foot. If you want, you can place a block or a pillow between your thighs here. Bring it back through center, high plank. Down dog, opposite hand to ankle tap. Reach for your ankle, your calf, your knee, your thigh. Reach for what you can. Press those hips higher in your down dog. Float forward, back is flat in your high plank. Got it, stay with it. All All right, give me one more on each hand. High plank, press it back, down dog, heels lower. High plank, press it back, down dog. Come back to that high plank, lower your knees down. We're gonna find bird. Grab that block, pillow, or weight if you'd like in the right hand. We're starting a tabletop position. Reach your right arm and your left leg long. Lift your right arm, left leg, crunch right elbow, left knee, reach, tap the floor, inhale, lift, exhale, crunch, inhale, reach, exhale, tap, lift it up, crunch it in, kick it straight out, tap it down, lift it up, crunch, kick it straight out, tap it down. Lower back is engaged. Arm drawing in towards your spine and up to the crown of your head. Do not forget to breathe. Lift, crunch, lift, and tap. Keep it going. All right, release your right hand, left knee on your shoulder. Grab that block, pillow, or weight in your left hand. Send your left arm, right leg long. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Left arm, right leg are the only thing moving. Your right hand stays directly under your right shoulder. Your left knee is directly under your left hip. Tap, lift, crunch, extend, tap. Keep it going. Moving here with control. So as you tap and lift that floor with your left hand and that right foot, you're controlling your motion. You're drawing your left arm, right leg towards your midline, straight from your shoulder, straight from your hip. Squeeze the base of your right glute. Tap, lift, crunch, extend. One more. Great. Set it all down. Lower to your bottom. Bringing that block or pillow between your palms. Round through your feet. If you're gonna make it more challenging, you can reach your legs out long. Shoulder stack over your hips. Reach your arms overhead. Reach your arms forward. Slowly lower all the way back. There is no such thing as too slow. Firing up those lower abs as you roll down. And you guessed it. Once you arrive, head, neck, and shoulders, tap that block overhead, and yes, we're going to roll up. Upper abs on the roll up. Once you arrive, shoulders over your hips, reach it forward, roll back. One more time. Backwards, then forwards. It's okay if you're at a different speed than anyone else. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do today. Reach overhead, roll all the way up. Peel your back off of that mat. Once you arrive, shoulders over your hips, reach a block overhead. Reach the block forward if your knees were straight. Bend those knees, plant your feet, roll back halfway. Block or pillow between your palms. Tap to the right, tap to the left. Hold it to the right, left leg extends. Lift, lower. Bend it down, tap to the left, tap to the right, left and hold, right leg extends, lift it up, lower down, bend that right foot, 3 twists. Now if you want to make this more challenging, lift those legs, hover them the entire time, just like a twist, side to side, 3, hold, opposite leg, extends, lift and lower, bring it back to that bend. Still going, extend, lift, lower, and bend. Side to side tap. All right, give me one more on each side. Think slow, think steady. Yes, you can. Try to keep your back completely still, especially as you lift and lower that leg. All right, last time. All right, roll on back with that blocker pillow between your palms. Find a reverse tabletop. Tuck your chin to your chest, knees over your hips. Pass that block under the thighs towards the right. Overhead, bring it in the reverse direction. So we're bringing that blocker pillow, transferring it from one hand to the other. Under your thighs, you're crunching up in that process. You're so focused on transferring that pillow or block that you probably didn't realize that you were crunching until you extend the arms overhead and release your core. Keep it going. Crunch, transfer, crunch, transfer. More. You've got it. Stay steady. Really crunching up to bring that block under your thighs into the opposite hand. All right, give me one more in each direction. All right, finish up where you're at. Bring that block between your thighs. Draw your elbows wide. You can also cactus your arms, head, neck, and shoulders grounded. Allow your knees to fall over to the right. Come back through center, over to the left. Do not let your shoulders lift up off that floor. Maybe your bottom knee just comes close to the floor, does not have to touch. Going. You can bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes, or just gaze up towards the ceiling, side to side. One more time, each side. All right, so with that block between your knees, elbows extended, extend your legs out long to a hover. Draw your knees into your chest, reach your legs up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees, tap your toes, lift your knees, extend them straight, low to a hover. Reverse tabletop, extend your legs to the ceiling. Bend your knees, reverse tabletop, toes tap. Lift it up, extend low to a hover. So you're extending your knees straight, once towards the floor, once towards the ceiling, and then you're keeping your knees bent as you reach your toes towards the floor. Maybe they tap, maybe they just come close. Both shoulders stay grounded, both hips are glued to the floor. Your lower back is not lifting off the floor. You want to think about rotating your hips up towards your rib cage as you press your lower back in. One more time. Each move, extend straight 2 times, low to a hover, up to the ceiling, toe tap. All right, plant your feet down. So with that block, hands by your side, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, lift your arms, tap your thumbs overhead, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. Press into your feet, inhale, hips and arms lift. Hold it high, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, lift, thumbs tap. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Lower down, one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. From here, hold it here, tap the hips, lift them up. Tap the hips, lift them up. Shoulders stay grounded. Palms facing up towards the ceiling. All 5 fingers grounded in towards the floor, all fingernails. 3 more, glute bridge, tap and lift. 2 more. Hold the hips high, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, lower everything down. Release that block from your knees, set it off to the side, draw your knees into your chest. You can keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded or tuck your chin to your chest into a tight ball. Point, flex, circle out your ankles, wiggle your toes. Keeping your knees in towards your shoulders, extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Find your happy baby. Grabbing the back side of your thighs, the outer edge of your calves, or the outer knife edge of each foot. Drawing your knees towards the outer rib cage, towards your shoulders. You can stay here, find a gentle sway from side to side. Back through center, keep your right leg straight. Keep your right leg bent, extend your left leg. If you're over the other one, that's okay, just stay where you are. So one knee stays bent, half happy baby, one leg is long. Flex that straight foot. Release your bent knee and clasp your hands on top of your shin. Point, flex, circle out your bent foot. With the outside hand, gently guide your knee over to the outside of the opposite hip. Finding supine twist. You can gaze up towards the ceiling or over your right shoulder for a deeper stretch. Gently come back to center. Draw both knees in. Find your happy baby again. Soles of the feet to the ceiling. This time, keep one knee bent, extend the other leg. If you're with me, your left knee will bend, right leg will be straight. I know I cued the reverse to begin with last time, so if you stay with it, that's okay. Release your bent knee and clasp your hands on top of that bent shin. When removing pose, flex through your straight foot, point, flex, circle out your bent foot. With the outside hand, gently guide that bent knee over to the opposite hip. Supine twist on this side. You can cactus that arm, maybe look over your shoulder. Come back through center. Draw both knees in toward your chest. Rock and roll yourself a few times along your spine. When you're ready, cross your ankles, plant your hands and walk your feet back, coming into your high plank. We're just going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower all the way down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press into the tops of your feet, full cobra. Feel the stretch. How does this cobra feel from the one that we did earlier in class? Keep the gaze forward. Starting to the right side, look over your right shoulder. Back through center, over the left shoulder. Back through center, gaze up towards the ceiling, deepening that stretch. Come through center. Press your hips up and back to a tabletop. And lower down to a comfortable seat. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, cactus, lift your gaze, spread your fingertips wide, shoulders down. Inhale, reach, gazes forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my Yoga Sculpt with you all today. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your week. Namaste. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you, Tara.